Welcome to Fascinating Facts. After a long hiatus, we're back with another magical episode. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of unicorns, creatures of legend and wonder that have captured our imaginations for millennia. From ancient myths to modern-day icons, let's uncover the secrets of these mystical beings. Unicorns are one of the most enduring and beloved creatures in myth and folklore. These legendary animals, often depicted as white horses with a single spiraling horn, have captured human imagination for centuries, representing purity, grace, and mystical power. Unicorns appear in the myths of various cultures around the world, from ancient China to medieval Europe. Despite being mythical, unicorns have left a significant imprint on art, literature, and popular culture. The earliest references to unicorn-like creatures date back to ancient civilizations. The Indus Valley Civilization, around 2500 BCE, depicted single-horned animals in their seals. These images are considered among the oldest representations of the unicorn. Ancient Chinese texts also speak of the qilin, a creature that, while not identical to the European unicorn, shares a single horn and mystical attributes. In ancient Greece, the unicorn was first mentioned by Ctesias, a Greek physician and historian, in the 4th century BC. He described them as wild asses with a single horn, swift and strong, that were native to India. His accounts, though largely considered to be based on travelers' tales rather than first-hand experience, sparked the imagination of the Western world and embedded the unicorn in European mythology. During the Middle Ages, unicorns became deeply symbolic in Christian art and literature. They were often associated with purity and grace, with legends suggesting that a unicorn could only be captured by a virgin maiden. This imagery was used to represent the Virgin Mary and the incarnation of Christ, further cementing the unicorn's status as a symbol of purity and divine power. Throughout history, the unicorn has carried a multitude of symbolic meanings: purity and innocence. The unicorn's white color and its association with virgins in medieval lore underscore its representation of purity and innocence. Grace and beauty, often depicted as a graceful and elegant creature, the unicorn embodies an ideal of beauty and perfection. Mystical power, the unicorn's horn, or alicorn, was believed to have magical properties, capable of neutralizing poison and healing sickness. This made the unicorn a symbol of health and protection, freedom and independence. Unicorns are often portrayed as elusive and untamable, symbolizing freedom and the unbound spirit, virtue and strength. In many cultures, the unicorn's combination of gentleness and formidable strength has made it a symbol of virtuous power. Unicorns have been a rich source of inspiration for artists and writers across the ages. In medieval tapestries, they are often shown in scenes depicting the hunt for the unicorn, which is both a physical and symbolic journey. The most famous of these is the unicorn tapestries, housed at the cloisters in New York, which depict the capture and taming of a unicorn in intricate detail. Renaissance paintings frequently included unicorns as emblems of purity and mysticism. For instance, Leonardo da Vinci and Raphael both created notable works featuring these mythical creatures, often in allegorical or religious contexts. In literature, unicorns have appeared in a variety of roles. They are central to the story in The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle, which explores themes of immortality, identity, and loss. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series features unicorns as symbols of innocence and purity, whose blood can prolong life but at a great moral cost. Unicorns have experienced a resurgence in modern times, becoming prominent symbols in popular culture. They often represent the fantastical and the impossible, appealing to a sense of wonder and creativity. Children's media. Unicorns are ubiquitous in children's books, movies, and toys, often portrayed as friendly and magical beings. Fantasy and mythology. In fantasy literature and films, unicorns continue to play roles as mystical creatures. Examples include The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis, where unicorns are noble steeds, and the animated series My Little Pony, which features unicorn characters. Cultural icons. Unicorns have also become symbols in adult culture, representing uniqueness and individualism. The term unicorn is used in business to describe startup companies valued at over $1 billion, emphasizing their rarity and exceptional value. Internet and social media. Unicorn imagery is widespread in internet culture, often used in memes and as part of the unicorn trend that embraces bright, iridescent colors and whimsical designs. Different cultures have their own myths and legends about unicorns. European mythology. The unicorn of European lore is typically a horse-like creature with a single spiraling horn, symbolizing purity and grace. These legends often involve the unicorn's healing powers and its association with virgin maidens. Chinese mythology. The Qilin, a creature from Chinese mythology, is often compared to the unicorn. It is described as a gentle, deer-like being with a single horn, associated with good fortune and the arrival of wise and just rulers. Middle Eastern mythology. In Persian folklore, there is a similar creature known as the Karkadan, which roams the plains and deserts. Feared and revered for its strengths and mystical powers. Despite their mythological status, some researchers have tried to find real-world explanations for the unicorn legends. One theory suggests that the unicorn could have been inspired by the oryx, an antelope species with long, straight horns that could be perceived as a single horn from a side view. Another possibility is that the narwhal, a whale with a long, spiraled tusk, was the basis for the unicorn myth. Viking traders often sold narwhal tusks as unicorn horns in medieval Europe, enhancing the myth's plausibility. The unicorn remains one of the most captivating and enduring symbols in mythology. Its representations of purity, magic, and beauty continue to enchant people across cultures and generations. Whether seen as a spiritual guide, a symbol of individualism, or simply a beloved fantasy creature, the unicorn's legacy endures, reminding us of the enduring power of myth and the human capacity for wonder and imagination. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of unicorns. These mythical creatures continue to inspire and captivate with their beauty and mystery. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, And don't forget to subscribe to Fascinating Facts for more enchanting stories. Leave a comment below and tell us what's your favorite unicorn legend or story. Until next time, stay magical.